just watched 50 Cent say Jay tried to say some slick shit behind the Super Bowl, right? 50 caught him red-handed on some slick shit. 50 called him a homo. Yeah, Jay, he's a homo. All right, that ain't gonna light no fire, but
he's involved with this shit, man. He involved with that play shit.
It's sad, man. Like, it's really sad. Like, how can you deceive so many masses of people when everybody listens to Jay?
It's gonna take you to a very dark place.
You're throwing me off now, because I don't know exactly how to respond. You are still Beyonce. You know she brought all of the sexy over.
Jay-Z has been in a very public and seemingly happy relationship with Beyonce for over 20 years. And the last rumor you would expect to hear about Jay-Z is of an affair, and not just any affair, but a scandalous gay affair. Well, the source of this rumor is none other than 50 Cent. What shocking incident did 50 Cent witness at the Super Bowl party? Let's hear it for ourselves.
When everybody listens to Jay.
He is doing the bidding of his masters.
And he's doing a great job. That's why they're rewarding him with basketball teams. And
50 Cent is known for being extremely blunt and honest. If you've ever done anything inappropriate in front of him, beware, because the first thing he's going to do is to go to an interview and talk about it. So when 50 Cent has an interesting gossip to tell about Jay-Z, we have to believe that it's true. But we have to say, this latest news is pretty shocking.
You're throwing me off now, because I don't know exactly how to respond.
The Super Bowl party is a blast with all sorts of interesting and bizarre things going on. When you put all these celebrities in one place, some juicy news is about to make it out. This time, the subject of the gossip is surprisingly Jay-Z. You'd think at this age and at this point in his high-profile marriage, he'd be free of relationship drama. But turns out that's not true at all. 50 Cent allegedly claims that Jay-Z had gay sex at the Super Bowl party. He has always believed something was off about Jay-Z because of his insistence on looking like the gay painter Jean-Michel Basquiat. Well, 50 Cent is not one to sugarcoat things, so when he found it weird that Jay-Z was attempting to resemble Jean-Michel Basquiat with his hairstyle, he brought it up with fellow rapper Nori. Nori, your big homie, is running around trying to look like a gay painter. Jay-Z's former friend, Haven, thinks all these people trying to expose Jay-Z are just full of hatred.
Jay-Z exposing him and blaming all that shit, it turned to hate, man. I'm telling you, it turned to hate. And when you have that, it's going to take you to a very dark place.
He also commented on the Super Bowl incident that 50 Cent had witnessed. Not only that, 50 Cent also claimed he had caught Jay-Z red-handed having gay sex at the Super Bowl party.
I just watched 50 Cent say Jay tried to say some slick shit behind the Super Bowl. Right? 50 caught him red-handed on some slick shit.
DeHaven didn't fully deny the claims and even seemed to agree to it at one point. This is a big proof that 50 Cent was telling the truth. After all, Jay-Z and DeHaven used to be really close, and DeHaven knew Jay-Z intimately. If Jay-Z is actually gay, DeHaven would definitely know about it.
50 called him a homo. Yeah, Jay, he's a homo. All right.
50 Cent isn't the only person who's claimed Jay-Z of being gay. Another shocking person to say the same is none other than Jay-Z's mentor and old friend, Jaz-O. In a video footage released of the rapper, he can be clearly seen indicating that Jay-Z is gay.
Jay-Z, man, he's involved with this shit, man. He involved with that play shit.
You could discard 50 Cent's claims as just being a way to get back at Jay-Z for their previous feud. But Jaz-O has no reason to lie about Jay-Z. If there was one person who knew Jay-Z inside and out, even before his days of fame, it was Jaz-O. This revelation about Jay-Z being gay doesn't really come as a shock, despite his public image as this dedicated, straight family man. This is because the music industry is full of closeted gay men who present an entirely different image in public. Pimp C also talked about this.
ATL seems to be the gay capital of the world right now.
And y'all got clubs over there with boys standing in the parking lot kissing on the mouth.
People even think that Jay-Z is hiding his true self from the public because of orders from more powerful people. People who control the industry and the world.
Everybody listens to Jay.
He is doing the bidding of his masters.
And he's doing a great job, though. That's why they're rewarding him with basketball teams and...
People think Jay-Z gets rewarded for presenting a certain image in public and being a puppet for the more powerful forces in the industry. Who are these powerful people, and why do they want people like Jay-Z to hide the fact that they are gay? We don't know that, but one thing that we know for sure is Jay-Z's perfect cover has finally fallen, and 50 Cent is not going to stop till everybody finds out the truth about Jay-Z. The Super Bowl was a drama-filled event as Jay-Z and 50 Cent both came head-to-head. Jay-Z claims that the only reason 50 Cent made it to the Super Bowl as a performer was because Eminem insisted on it. Nori talked about this incident saying, "I said to Jay-Z, I have to ask this straight up. Who is going to perform at the NF? He said to me, and I'm sorry for everybody who don't understand. And he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. I said, who is the white guy? Jimmy Levine? He said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 with me." Nori clearly insinuated that the only reason 50 Cent was the performer was because of his ties to Eminem. Why would he have to say that should be the question. This statement by Jay-Z really infuriated 50 Cent, but for a rather peculiar reason. 50 Cent has taken offense at Jay-Z calling Eminem the white guy. He took to Instagram to vent about his statement, claiming that it's inappropriate. He wrote, "Why did he say the white boy? Why he didn't say the biggest rap artist in the world?" 50 Cent believes that Jay-Z wanted to keep him out of the surprise performance because of his own bias. As you guys know that Jay-Z and 50 Cent have been rivals for a while now. Their rivalry started back when 50 Cent hit off in his career. His very first song was a diss at all the big names in the rap world at the time. Jay-Z took offense to it and even dissed him back in his own songs. After this, Jay-Z decided he was a much bigger name in the industry and had no need to fight 50 Cent directly. He was the president of Def Jam, the label that housed Kanye West's album. He could use Kanye as a pawn and bid him against 50 Cent. The two rappers went head-to-head when their albums were released at the same time. This proved Jay-Z as the master game player that he is, and even made 50 Cent respect him a little. 50 Cent even mentioned this in his book. "I salute Jay for a sophisticated strategy. There was nothing unethical or disloyal about it. A lot of people hesitate to make those moves. They'd rather stay connected with the same group of people, even if those people aren't getting them any closer to success. Jay didn't fall into that trap. Still hasn't." Things heated up between Jay-Z and 50 Cent a few times after that. 50 Cent recalled one hilarious incident in which even Beyonce jumped into the fight, and she did so quite literally. 50 Cent says the rapper's wife jumped out at him and was ready to fight after he stopped by to talk to her husband in Las Vegas many years ago. She was on a windowsill. We were in Vegas. 50 Cent quickly realized by Beyonce's confrontational face and posture that she was ready to fight him to defend her husband. And I'm like, wait, what is you doing? That's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, girl. Well, this was quite shocking for 50 Cent, and he was left confused over how to respond. It was one of those situations where you were like, whoa, if you say this to Jay, he'll look at you and go, nah, that happened. But 50 Cent never figured out how he was supposed to respond to that situation. After all, it is quite overwhelming if Beyonce steps up to fight you.
Because I don't know exactly how to respond. You're still Beyonce. You know, she brought all of the sexy over.
Some fans believe 50 Cent's latest story is just a way to get back at Jay-Z and settle personal scores. Looks like 50 Cent might have had his ego hurt when Jay-Z refused to have him play at the Super Bowl until Eminem intervened. One fan made fun of this and wrote, "Not 50 Cent saying Jay-Z looks like a gay painter because he didn't want him to perform at the Super Bowl, LMAO." Another fan wrote, 50 Cent is just obsessed with Jay-Z, but Jay-Z is too busy and too successful to care. 50 Cent looks like such a beta male here, LMAO. Jay-Z never even mentions name, and 50's got Jay's duck in his mouth every interview. 50 Cent's worried about the music Jay's making, and he hasn't had a hit in 17 years. Jay's a billionaire and a boss. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.